Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Going to the ground again on first. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Third and just 2 to go. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Julian Love. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. This is ahead for about 5. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. All right, here we go. Second down. Herbert from the gun. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Motioning one of the tight ends. Mahomes on first and 10. On target to his man Higgins. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Second and 6 coming up here. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Caught by his back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Chargers into a nickel set, third down. Again, Mahomes to throw. That's caught for the first. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down throw, Mahomes. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up. Another throw for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Third down, it's Mahomes. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Crowder with a return here. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Here's Mitchell again. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They put a receiver in motion right. Again, this is Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing now, Herbert. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Herbert. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Chargers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. First and 10, it's Mahomes. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Finds his man. It's Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-3 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Chargers take possession. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. To throw, Herbert. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Herbert on 1st down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Charger offense making its way to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Herbert from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And he's been one of the players of this game. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Junior Colson there on the coverage.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Mahomes on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Junior Colson there on the coverage.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds his man Rice. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. throwing is Mahomes. Called in by Worthy. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They give it to him again. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Then they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Palmer motioning right. 1st and 10, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design. Tremendous communication. Everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he is on 3rd and long. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. A give now from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Mahomes. That's Jonathan Mingo, complete. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back to throw, Mahomes. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
J.K. Scott on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Herbert now, blitz coming. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Mitchell up the middle. And that defense reacts quickly. Wow, they take him down near the 21. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Starts the return at the 34. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. He's got it inside the 25. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, it's Mahomes. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker rooms. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Tua Tagovailoa, strong in the victory, as his guys run their record to 6-1 on the campaign. From there, we take the trip across Lake Erie to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. The Packers finally get into the win column here, but still plenty of work to do as they sit now at 1-5 on the year. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Breece Hall, a touchdown run in the victory. In the first half, we saw some strong play from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to K. Scott and Brock.
Kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, they'll run. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. One of the tight ends motioning left. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Crowder with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Herbert on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Handoff here to Mitchell. Open space inside the 40. And he gets this down to the 38.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Catch made by Mitchell. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Brought in right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Will not be denied. Touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 12. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for 2. Tight end going in motion here. Mahomes throwing for 2. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Now outruns their offense to take over. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Running right with Mitchell. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. It's 2nd and goal. Mitchell does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers trim the deficit down to 5.
Chargers 17.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw, Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 42-yard line.
Yellow.
From the 42. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. Third down coming. Back to throw, Mahomes. He's going deep this time. Big game downfield. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. They did it! He made the interception! Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. And he makes the Hats go! It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. Buys time, and he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The home team's ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get this down to the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Tight end motioning right. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now, after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Breaks another tackle, but the ball's out. The ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Herbert back to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Herbert with a blitz coming. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
When you ask a lot of your defenders on that field, it is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead.
Yellow.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10 now. Cut for big yards on the right side. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Crowder with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chargers and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. We'll get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Here's Mitchell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. It's caught, Varner. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him at the 38. This is Mitchell. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
On now comes their punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. They send a tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's only going to get down to the 47 on a short gain. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. The Chargers into a nickel set, third down. Back to throw it. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. Setting up to pass. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's third and short. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. One final shot here. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some room to work. And with no time left, he takes this into the end zone. Down to their last breath, Brock, and now they can tie it or go for the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. First throw of overtime now. That's completed right side. Keeps it moving. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs need only 1 to take the lead. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.